Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making laundry soap using calcium carbonate as a filler. Okay, I'll be making this laundry soap using combination of two oils. In here I have my palm oil and my palm oil and vegetable oil, the one we call vegetable oil. Okay, groundnut oil, but it's actually vegetable oil. I'm not using palm kernel oil and palm oil today. I'm using palm oil and vegetable oil, but you can use palm oil and palm kernel oil. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it like this. Okay, why I'm using vegetable oil is because I don't have palm kernel oil now in the house. That's why I'm using my vegetable oil. So this my palm oil. I've already bleached it. This bleached palm oil. In here I have 400 mils of bleached palm oil and 100 mils of vegetable oil. Okay, so that is what I have here. Then other ingredients I'll be using are, this is my soda ash. My soda ash, I'm using 75 grams of soda ash. In here is my caustic soda. I'm also using 75 grams of my caustic soda. Then this is my calcium carbonate filler, and I'm using 250 grams of my calcium carbonate filler. Okay, then this is my color. This is my brown color. To get this brown color, I mixed equal parts of red, blue and yellow in a little bit of my soap, in a little bit of the oils I'm going to use to make my soap. Okay, and that gave me this brown color. Then I have the water I'm going to dissolve my caustic soda and soda ash with. This is not distilled water, this is borehole water. But if you have distilled water, you can use it. Or if you have spring water or rainwater, you can use it. Then this is my perfume or fragrance. You can use any one or any combination of fragrance of your choice. Okay. Then as usual, I have my hand gloves. Okay. I have my scale and my spatula. Okay. So now I will first start by dissolving my caustic soda. And my caustic soda I'll be dissolving in 174 mils of water. Here, as you can see, I'm also dissolving the same amount of soda ash in the same amount of water I use for the caustic soda. That is, I'm dissolving 75 grams of soda ash in 174 mils of water, the same as for the caustic soda. For today, because I'm making this soap with profit in mind, I'm making this soap with quantity in mind. I'm using the same amount of caustic that I'm using. That's what I'm using for my soda ash, and the same amount of water I use to dissolve my caustic is the same amount I'll be using to dissolve my soda ash. So what will happen now is that I will stir this and then leave it for some time to cool down. Okay, usually if you look at how I make my soap, I don't used to allow my caustic soda to cool down. Once the caustic soda dissolves completely, I use it in the soap, in making my soap with the heat. But today I'm not going to do that. I'm not interested in that method today because I'll be using calcium in the soap, so I will not want too much heat in the soap. And even my oils are not warm. They are not as warm as they usually are when I make soap. I just warm up this oil just enough for it to melt and become light like this, but it is not very warm. Okay, it is almost like body temperature, but a little bit hotter than body temperature. That's 37 degrees centigrade. So my caustic soda has dissolved. I'll wait for it to get clear and cool down, and also I'll be waiting for my soda ash also to cool down and to completely dissolve. The soda ash doesn't usually get hot. Yes, it gets warm a bit. Okay, so I'll just wait for it to cool down and to dissolve completely. Then I'll start making my soap. Another way you can hasten your caustic soda cooling down is by immersing it into a bowl of or a bucket of cold water and turning it so that the heat will get lost, will get displaced into the cold water. But I'll just allow it take its time. I'll come back in a moment. Hello guys, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. My caustic and my soda ash has cooled down a bit because both the caustic soda and the soda ash will get warm. Both of them have allowed to cool now. So I'm going to start making my soap. For those of you that the method I used in calculating my caustic soda, my soda ash, my calcium and everything, even my color, my water, everything is a professional method. But for those of you that are more comfortable with the hydrometer method, I have a video on how to calculate, how to measure your soda ash and your caustic soda using your hydrometer. Okay, it's the same method for both the caustic soda and for the soda ash. I'll first start by pouring in my calcium carbonate into my water, 250 grams. I'll pour it into my water. After I pour it, I'll use my turning stick to mix it up gently. If you have a stick blender, you can use a stick blender, but be careful not to put in too much air into your soap when you use the stick blender. Okay, so I will mix it. When it's completely dissolved, I will get back to you. This is my borax, 30 grams. I will put in 30 grams of my borax. Another thing, if you don't have a stick blender or you don't want to use a stick blender, you can use a whisk like this one. By the time you mix it up with the whisk, before you know it, sharp, the calcium carbonate has dissolved into the oil. Why I prefer putting the calcium carbonate in the oil is because by the time you have already mixed up your soap and it has traced, pouring in your calcium carbonate in this solution, the calcium carbonate will be very difficult to dissolve. Okay, so now I'll be pouring in my soda ash solution first. Okay, so I'll pour in my soda ash. Mix. So as already started tracing, you can see it has hardened. So I mix. Okay, then pour in your caustic soda. Next, so after you poured in your caustic soda, next you can put to taste. Okay, at times the perfume is what will make your product sell. You know, this one you're making it for commercial purpose, but if you're making it for yourself, the perfume is really not that necessary. But since you want to sell it, put perfume inside. Okay, mix. So now my soap have pressed. I'm going to pour it into the mold quickly. This is my mold, and I'm going to pour my soap in now. Here, as you can see, I'm also dissolving the same amount of soda ash